Would you like to give Honey a treat?
We should wait it for half an hour and have them ahead.
Taking some pictures.
Oh, taking pictures of me. Oh, how lovely.
Caring Canines is a voluntary non-profit group dedicated to promoting canine awareness in the local community. Eunice Howard is one of the current 108 volunteers who, with her dog Tia, has been visiting the patients of Christchurch Hospital for over 5 years.
I've been involved with visiting for probably over 10 years now. I visit this unit here, Macmillan Unit and J Ward, once a week. We first visited J Ward, which is a rehabilitation ward for people that have either had operations or had a fall. And then we went down to the Macmillan Unit, which is a cancer ward for people having treatment. They sometimes come in for treatment and then go out again, but often they sort of spend their last days here. And then we went into the day centre, which is Beechwood, and that's a day centre for cancer patients. They come in and do artwork, all sorts of different hobbies they can do as well, and come and meet once a week. They have lunch here, and it's just a nice little unit for people all in the same problem, really. Yes. But Sue took her on when she was 9 months because she was so good.
It's just finding
Yes,
the dog,
yes,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
It's suitable. She enjoys it.
Oh yes, she's very good.
She fancies being filmed.
Let her go. You sure? Hello, Ron. How are you? All right. They're going to take some pictures of you and Tia today. Is that all right? You manage.
Dog-assisted therapy is said to have many health benefits on the patients. There is evidence that it can help to lower both blood pressure and anxiety. However, the volunteers also acknowledge the emotional benefits it can have for patients who used to own their own pets or are simply lonely in their new accommodation.
They make a tremendous difference to the people. You know, they look forward to her visits every week. They all say, "Are you coming back next week?" I think it's because you're using your own pet, and if you've got a good pet, it's nice to share them with other people, especially hospital work, where people have pets but obviously can't bring them into hospital, so they're always very pleased to see us. You can tell by people's faces, they sort of light up when they see her, you know, so it does make a difference. Good. Lovely. Who's that? Who's that? On a Wednesday, I go to school, and the children with reading problems, if they're autistic, have problems, they read to the dogs.
As well as Eunice and Tia's weekly visits to the hospital, they also visit local schools to provide children with a non-judgmental canine buddy who they can read to.
Nothing. His name was no one. One day he went to King Big Twin, who was eating a bathtub of roast chicken.
Right, okay, why was that then? Because he fell in the water? Yeah. Okay. And which of the races would you like to have been in? So hurdle's one of them, isn't it? What are the other races?
Also the schoolwork I love, because you're then working with children, which is complete opposite to what I'm doing here today. And that's very rewarding when the children improve so much with their reading. Really good.
Don't block the camera, but she might just... What's that? Oh, look. Look, what's that?
From the forest came a crashing of crackling and roaring flames.
Well, that was very, very good reading, Lawrence. Extremely good. I do like the book. It's really good. It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
really, really good. Right, so good rush to get all that.
Caring Canines prides themselves on their education work within the community and are confident of the importance of understanding dogs and their behaviours. The charity's volunteers regularly go into schools and nurseries and teach children the safest way to act around dogs and be confident in their company.
We do a safety talk with the children about dog safety, how to behave if an unfriendly dog runs up and jumps at them in the park, and it's basically just to teach them how to be safe and to hopefully, if a dog does attack them, to protect themselves from the worst of the bites if the worst does happen. And we try and do it in a fun way and a non-threatening way.
He pushed Max and there was his
They weren't in me.
The unfriendly dog, here he is. Let's run away. Is it safe to go and play? I think so. Now you can enjoy the day. Well done. Give yourselves a clap.
As well as being a valuable learning experience for the children and a comforting occasion for the adults, it can also be an emotional journey for the volunteers that get to see the results of their teaching and visiting firsthand.
First of all, I love dogs and I love the children, and I have been a nursery school manager and worked with children for a long time, and when I had a car accident I couldn't work with children anymore in a professional capacity, so it was really great that I managed to get in with Caring Canines and be able to have the love of the dogs and the children at the same time.
Where's Betty? Let's find Betty. Let's find Betty. Where's that? Where's that?
You think it's right all the time.
Good girl.
We'd all seen massive results from visiting, and I think people love to share their dogs. If you're a dog owner and a lover, you can't imagine why other people won't love them.
Did you used to have dogs when you were at home?
Oh.
She always gives Phyllis a kiss. See? Now Phyllis, next time she comes you'll have to be down here. Won't you? Because I think you're going to get kissed. We're just going to be careful of Phyllis's skin. Good girl. It depends on how you treat your dog. If you're going to treat your dog as a friend and a true companion, you will get to know them as an individual. If they're just an object to be walked around the block twice a day, you'll get very little out of it and you won't bring their personality out. A dog is a true companion, and that's how you've got to look at it. If you don't look at it that way, you shouldn't have a dog. Stay. Oh, she looks like a frightened rabbit. She might make herself comfortable. She might actually. Go, Bonnie. Look what Lillian's got.
You sit there.
I don't think she's on black. As good as that, but I don't
I've got, yeah, I've got somewhere at home, yeah. I have to go so good.
And while we don't force them on people, everyone's very happy to take their dogs, interact with other people, see the benefits. The smile makes it all worthwhile, is what we say. If you can see somebody waiting to see your dog and they smile or their hands come out, that's all you want. That's all the dog wants too.
As if the benefits of the charity's work were not evident enough in the reactions of the service users, Caring Canines had their hard work acknowledged and rewarded in June 2010. They were awarded the prestigious Queen's Award for Voluntary Services, an achievement that is unprecedented for such a young group.
I wanted that award since I first read about it. I just so wanted it for the group.
For the sake of the volunteers, because
Yeah.
it is the highest level, it's equivalent to the MBE.
Yeah.
You can't go any higher in the voluntary world.
Even though Caring Canines has reached such a high level of recognition and success, it has only further inspired the co-founders, Sue and Julie, to keep the charity going for as long as possible. The charity continues to go from strength to strength, gaining in both volunteers and reputation. Yet for Sue and Julie, the fundamental values of the company remain constant and a high priority. They fear the charity getting too large and losing its all-important personal feel.
As long as I can manage, as long as she's happy doing it, that's the main thing really. I think your pet has got to be happy, and she loves people, so we'll carry on as long as we can.
My main ambition is to run it as long as we can, but that will be... There's all sorts of imponderables when you get to our age and stage. As long as we can keep it going, we don't want to be too big. We just want it to continue to make a difference to people, don't we? We can't plan to develop much more, just so long as the programmes continue and people are happy to support us and take part in them. That's really all we can ask. We're happy with what we've achieved and very grateful to everybody for everything that they've done.
It's rewarding, satisfying, and it's just a joy.
Yeah.
It's just a joy. You can't ask for much more than that, can you?